Hey, what is up, everybody? Jason here. We are back for another season, I guess, of live streaming some ridiculously boring Lego content. Okay, what are we doing today? Today we're gonna go pod racing. Arguably one of the most exciting scenes in the Phantom Menace, I guess. It's pretty good. Actually, I'm a big fan of microscale ships, so actually I'm really excited with these, or excited. I'm actually pretty fond of these, I guess, diorama little sets that they have. I've bought a few of them, obviously. I mean, they're not all microscale, some of them are minifig scale. Anyway, we're gonna build this and try and make it move. Yeah, so hopefully that'll work and I have some audio. We'll see. Is anybody in the chat? Oh, Eric's in the chat. Good morning. Oh, our Hamburg was here earlier. Yes, everybody. Good to see some people. I noticed Bill. Yes, Bill is in the chat. Amazing. Obviously, it's been a few months since the last time I streamed. Crystal and I had a great summer. I hope everybody else did as well. Audio is good. Thank you very much. We spent a lot of time in the Canadian Rockies, doing some hiking, climbing, hanging out with the family. Yeah, it was really refreshing. Really nice to get outside. Avoid the internet. A lot happened while we were gone in the Lego world. I guess the biggest recent announcement was the Death Star set, $1,000 US. Kind of crazy. Okay, we'll have digital instructions. I think I have those ready to go. Yep, excellent. The Death Slice, yeah. Probably not too surprisingly, I will not be purchasing the Death Slice. Small little sticker sheet. Not too bad. And actually, I think, what do we got here in the instructions? Oh, some cool info. It's always nice to have. Ooh, advertising. Interesting. But I think, actually, I'm going to build the ships first, because I want to see what we're working with here in terms of... The base isn't, like, all that exciting. So I want bag 4. Oh, and we got this random bag of miscellaneous accent pieces. I think this is like various weapons in a lot of sets. Have I seen Gizmo? Yes. Gizmo actually looks amazing. It's on my wanted list. I guess, you know, when did Gremlins come out? Mid-80s? Something. I was probably like a young teenager when the original movie came out, so I'm a big fan of Gremlins. It's pretty entertaining. Yeah, and Gizmo looks absolutely phenomenal. It's a great looking set, well designed. I think Chris McVeigh was the lead designer on that. Very talented. 1984, yeah, so I would have been 12 when it came out. So I was probably like target demographic of that movie. So yeah, I mean, I don't need to buy it day. Is it already out? It's probably already released. I don't need to buy it like day one or anything. But it is on my wish list. So hopefully at some point I will pick that up. And it's not going to break the bank, although, yeah, I think it's, yeah, actually, I have no idea. I have no idea how much it is, but. Okay, we're building the pod racer. Oh, it's not out yet. Okay, excellent. 3D printed train makes the smoke go up and down. Yeah, Christmas train. Yeah, Christmas train looks pretty cool, too. I mean, it's just like most modern sets. When you look back at like the older Christmas train, it seems kind of a lot more bang for your buck, which I guess is not surprising because, you know, inflation and everything. But yeah, it's nice to have another Christmas train available, even though. And there's a cool mechanical feature in it, the polar bear, I guess. Yeah, is that what it is? Does some movement as the train moves, which is cool. I'm always a big fan of that. Okay, we're building some nacelles. Is that what you call them? I don't know. Mixing my universes. My little power couplings. I don't know what the heck they call them. Yeah, I want to build the pods first so I can see how these can be mounted into some kind of movement. And I'll probably just use the old tried and true Pursuit of Flight because it is a pretty good way of doing it. We'll see if we can make it work anyway. Oh, it's actually interesting. These are like newer, like clutch gears. I don't think I have any of these actually. That's cool. It was great for some engine details. Oh, I need to make 2 of these. Oh yeah. I guess the camera's a bit zoomed out. I think the entire model will be, you know, a fair size, but I guess these Podracers are pretty small. Our Hamburg, great summer here. Finally found an apartment on the coast after months of searching. Wow, that sounds great. Everybody loves living, well, maybe not everybody, but the coast is a great place to live. Near some water, that's always fun. Bill, when I saw the pod racing set, I knew you would do it. Yeah. Actually, I bought this set like ages ago, probably like a year ago. I don't know how long it's been out, but I bought it quite a long time ago. And it's just kind of like with the full intention of eventually doing something with it, like turning it into Pursuit of Flight. Oh my gosh, what do we got going on here for orientation? Would these go on the top here? Okay. But I noticed it actually was on sale a few weeks ago at Shop at Home, which clearly I should have just waited to buy it till it went on sale. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, we need to dip into these crazy weapon things. My daughter was out in Vancouver. Oh, wow, yeah, this summer for hiking around the mountains too. That's awesome. We didn't quite make it that far west, but oh, interesting. This is an interesting. I should remember that this piece exists for future consideration. Oh yeah, it's got good stud reversal on it. Gotta make 2 of those. What else has come out over the summer in terms of Lego? Actually, I haven't. I tried not to look too much into the news while I was gone. I think Soundwave is out. Did that get announced before I left? I can't remember. But it's pretty cool. Transformers. set. I'm actually super curious about that one too. Oh yeah, the Wally and Eve set. Yeah, which also looks pretty phenomenal. Pretty nice. I guess it's a smaller scale Wally than the original, but it's okay. You get Wally and Eve, so it's a bonus. Okay, we're doing some cockpit action. Definitely pretty small scale. A big fan of micro scale building, as I said. Oh no, stickers! Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, we got the side decals for the Podracer, but I will skip those. Some cool little snot technique there. But yeah, I guess the biggest drama was, or at least, yeah, recently was the Death Star. There's a lot of feedback on the Death Star. Although, I mean, a lot of complaints, I guess, criticism of the approach to the design. But man, I will say the thing is absolutely enormous. I haven't seen it in person, but after watching a few videos, it's crazy how big it is. Okay, we have little baby Anakin. And what do we got here? And Mo, don't forget Mo. Yeah. Oh, Upsar, this is going to be a fragile build. I can feel it. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Lego's gotten better at making things more stable, maybe. Hopefully. It's all connected with clips, so that's pretty good. Nice. Did I do all that? Yeah, right. Okay. Then we got our crazy flaps. Yeah, he's old school. Oh my god. I mean, it is definitely finicky to build it. I'll give you that. But that's the price you pay for microscale detailing sometimes. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's like there's not quite enough room for... The spacing's a bit weird, actually. It's like the skis pull the studs apart a little bit. Oh well, that's not bad. We have a lot of extra pieces. Wow. Okay, we need the stand though. Although again, since we're going to be mounting this on Pursuit of Flight, yeah, I'll have to decide how we actually do this. Has air brakes. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it does use these for, they're like airfoils. Or control surfaces for, I don't know, steering or intake. Who knows? Wow. Did I forget? No. I just got a lot of extra blue. Oh, I did forget. That's why the spacing's a bit off. My bad. Yeah, 2 blues. I need 2 blues. I had a sneaking suspicion something was a bit off. There we go. Much better spacing. I was missing a stud in there. There we go. Excellent. And then we'll build sub-assemblies Podracer. And then we'll see what we got going on. What bag is this? Bag 5. The blue spacesuit in the back. It's so cool. Yeah. Yeah, I ordered this guy, I guess, pretty soon before I left. I was basically just looking for stuff to fill my cart to get one of the gift with purchases. I can't even remember which one, but ops are basically an engine chariot. Yeah. Nothing like just sticking a cockpit on top of an engine. 4588 Beat, hello, welcome to the chat. First build back and already skipping steps. Yeah, clearly my building skills have not improved since I left. Bill, while you were gone, I bought the Tensectory model and Homer in the bush. Wow, that's fun. That Homer model has definitely become fairly popular, which is always cool. Ooh, we got these fancy new bevel gears in orange. I haven't actually used these yet. In mechanical creation, anyway. Well, thanks for purchasing those, Bill. That's very much appreciated. Ops are, sometimes I question if I'm colorblind with the print quality of the manuals. Yeah, I mean, manuals, they've gotten better, but it is still sometimes hard to see what's going on. This one seems to be pretty good, though. Although, you know, as I get old, my eyesight just gets kind of worse and worse, so it's the inevitability of life. Okay, so Bulba, here we go. This big beefy machine. He's just a guy trying to make it through the world. Interesting. I will say the design of this one is pretty interesting. It is pretty cool. Podracer. Oh, our Hamburg. Any Cata news? Oh, yeah, interesting. Actually, they've decided to move on from my models. Yeah, so no new models from Cata. Licensed by me, anyway. Clearly, they're trying to focus on stuff that's probably a little more popular. I noticed they've been coming out with a lot of vehicles lately, which seem to be pretty popular these days. I'm gonna guess we're gonna build basically two of these things. They might be slightly different, but I'm just gonna build some of these sub-assemblies ahead of time as I'm doing them. Oh no, what a bummer. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Such is life. Things change. Opportunities come and go. Bill, I always have problems with brown and dark color builds. Yeah, because the black lines disappear. Yeah, brown, even reddish brown is... I mean, I just finished the instructions for the Skate Shack, which I'll be releasing soon. And the base is brown. And yeah, it's always a little bit hard to... I don't know. It's never as clear as some of the other colors for sure. I'm using like red outlining, so yeah, which may be not the best color, but maybe we should change it to yellow. I don't know. Okay, what do we have going on here? Our hamburger, is it okay for you? Oh yeah, it's fine. It was good while it lasted. I will survive though. So, oh, now this is pod racing. Yeah, not quite there yet. Once we make these move, maybe then it'll be pod racing. Oh, I also clearly just went ahead and started building this without looking at the instructions, as always, and that is not how that goes. We need another 1x3. Okay, where am I exactly? I need to pay more attention. Oh, and clearly... Literally went like, what is going on here? Oh, there's a bracket. Okay. Got a bracket. Got a clip and some stuff. Some miscellaneous engine things. Some random arrow. Oh, yeah. Pointy thingamadoodad. I mean, the fun thing about microscale building is you get to use all these, try and find all these interesting parts that evoke certain shapes, which is always very interesting. Okay, I got all those pieces. Yeah, excellent. Thanks. Good job. Good job, Jason. We're getting there. And then we get some more stickered pieces, which is not happening. All right, and then we get our energy thingamadoodad. I'm sure there's official names for all of these. I guess one disadvantage of microscale building is there are a ton of small pieces. Okay, I think we're good. Excellent. Now we build the other side. which I assume is very similar, but probably mirrored. Eric uses the red outline. It seems to be best overall. Yeah, I guess there's a reason it's like the default outline color in Studio. I have occasionally changed it. If I have a model that's like has a lot of dark colors in it, I think yellow I have used in the past, which isn't too bad. Eric bought the Mattel Brick Shop Corvette. Oh, it's a great looking set once built. Yeah, how was the build experience on that? I mean, it does look like a pretty awesome set. Oh, interesting. This one doesn't have the bracket in it. So not fully mirrored. But we need another 1x1. What happened? Interesting. Seem to be missing a 1x1 orange plate. I'm sure it's here somewhere, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna go get one. Just gonna go get one. I'm sure I'll figure out what I did wrong soon enough. Oh yeah, and this also gets the little spear thing. Okay. It's like a fancy orange X-Wing. WRC sub RS. Hi Jason, I'm happy to watch you streaming here and see your process. I'm a big fan of my mates, pop-up book, and Sisyphus. Oh, I really love your creativity. Thanks. Appreciate that. And thanks for buying those sets and building Sisyphus. That's pretty awesome. For the Corvette, it was really good to build. The clutch is a bit tighter. Interesting. Other than that, really good build. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty curious about the Mattel line. See if what else comes out of that. Ooh, we got a transparent rod. And then we do have like a 1-to-1, interesting, which obviously isn't going to work on the computer screen, but let's see if I can do that on here. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely a bit off here. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I'm sure it doesn't matter that much, but I want to try and match the designer's vision. That's pretty good. It is interesting that it's not... Oh, interesting. Oh my gosh, I'm like messing up all over the place. I forgot to put a 1x3 brick plate in here. That's why it's a bit twisted. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a better builder, I swear. Much better. Everything's on the same plane now, at least. Excellent. Will there be a Halloween set this year? Oh, great question. I guess that's coming up in just over a month. I have not thought about it at all. But we'll see. I mean, hopefully there will be. But you never know what happens. There also used to be metal rims for the Mattel Corvette, and they also used metal rims. Oh, wow, that's cool. And they give you 2 different sets of metal rims. Wow. That's kind of cool. Okay, finished all that. Yeah. Okay. So I guess we anchor these all with another set of hinges. Excellent. Eric, only one set was metal. Oh, the other 2 were plastic. Oh, okay. But still, that's pretty cool that they're experimenting with other materials. To give you, well, I assume they're trying to aim for some kind of like premium, somewhat premium experience. Okay. Oh, and we need some skates. Oh, it's a fun little detail. Turn it over. Whereas Lego, Lego's experimenting with the 3D printed train, which also appeared to have gotten a little bit of some negative response from some people. But yeah, it's interesting what you can achieve though with that. Personally, I'm not like super excited about the 3D printed train. I mean, I just really have not much interest in it, but it's cool. It's cool that they can get all the movement in it at that scale. But it's not something oh my God. Windows 10 just told me it's going away soon. Oh my God. It's a pain in the butt. Our handbag wants to buy the blue Mercedes, but it's hard to come by in Germany, I see. Eric wants the pickup truck that is coming out next month from the Mattel Brick Shop. Ooh. Oh my gosh, Enthusiastic Banana, what's up? Awesome. Great to see you. Thanks for popping in. Hope summer's been good. Has been good. I don't know. I was like 26 degrees the other day here, like yesterday. So I feel like summer is just continuing. Which I'm not complaining about. Crystal and I have been out camping every weekend since we've been back, so. And that will continue as long as the weather remains good. I guess this, oh, I see. The reason this bracket is here is just for the stand. Which again, we might just not need. But I'll stick it on there and then we'll take it off later if we need to. Oh, I'm making 2 of these. Good to know. Can you combine the robot inventor and the minifig vending machine for Halloween candy contraption? Ah, interesting. Did anybody buy the vending machine? I mean, it looks really cool. The mechanism, like, looks really well done. But it's so expensive. But I've not picked it up yet. But it's also on my wish list. I don't know if it'll ever go on sale, but yeah, it's an interesting idea. I mean, I feel like it should be able to be very achievable to do that. Ops are 26 Celsius. Yeah, that is correct. Like, pretty warm. Today it's not going to get that hot. Today it's only going to be 19, I think. But it's sunny. It's pretty nice out. Oh, our hamburger will have 26 Celsius tomorrow. So weird. From cold to warm to cold. Yeah, and I think like Sunday, it's staying pretty warm. Sunday is going to be like 23. I mean, I'm not really complaining too much about that. Everybody loves nice weather, although it hasn't rained here in a long time, which is probably not great for plants and fire potential. Oh, Bill has it. It's awesome. Oh, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I mean, it does look absolutely phenomenal, but yeah. But it is quite expensive. Well, I hope to eventually pick it up. Maybe I just need to bite the bullet. Actually, it would make a pretty good Halloween. I wonder how well it would actually work with... yeah, if you put other things in it other than those balls. Maybe you can do some experiments for me. Okay, what are we doing here? We're getting a half pin, friction half pin. Like, I need to find some round. Maybe with the like the Easter egg candies, it would actually be pretty good. Oh, now I definitely need to get one just to see what other things. There's not a lot of Halloween chocolates around here that are easy to get that would work, I don't think. I guess I don't know until we try. Ooh, we also need a possessed gizmo with burning eyes. Yeah. That would be pretty funny. I mean, now that they have Gizmo, I wonder if they'll ever, I guess depending on how popular he might be, if they'll make a evil version. Oh, Misla, I was waiting for you to get the vending machine and to build along. Ooh, Halloween Modified is a good idea. I mean, it's also a huge set. Like, it would take me like probably 3 streams to build it. Oh, you can possibly Frankenstein it. Yeah. Yeah, but based on my limited experience with that, even just doing the Groot, just collecting all the parts from, like, pulling all the parts out of my collection takes so long that I'm almost inclined just to spend the money to buy the set, just so that I don't have to do that. Okay. We are getting somewhere. How do these attach? Oh, we attach them to... Oh, I see. I got this the right way. Yep. And these go straight up. Oh man, yeah, that's pretty cool. I think his makes the like chunking sounds, does it? But yeah, minifig vending machine. Yeah, because obviously I probably don't want to give out minifigs to the kids during Halloween. I'm sure some of them would appreciate that, but most of the kids that come door to door just want chocolate. So be like, "What is this minifig? What am I doing with this?" I guess I could put candies in the balls. But then they have to open the balls and, well, I don't want them taking the balls, obviously. I'm sure you could build a minifig vending machine on your own, yeah. But why would I when they've already done it? It actually looks really good. Oh yeah, I could make chocolate minifigs. Lego has a mold. We do have a lot of chocolate. Like raw chocolate. Long story, but I actually made some, like, using the ice cube trays, the ice cube tray molds. I made some Crystal and I made some chocolate bricks, probably like a couple years ago. They didn't turn out too bad, but yeah, the minifig. I mean, now we're getting somewhere. Minifig chocolate, but I don't know if, I mean, the chocolate we have is not all that great. It's not good quality, but still, I bet some of the kids would get a kick out of that. Man, all ideas, I'll have to percolate through the brain. Eric, yeah, I would think the ball itself is pretty expensive, so yeah, I would want to keep those. Yeah, for sure. Okay, it's the ball ball. Such small little cockpits. And then we need a tiny little Sabolo. Bill, I've seen chocolate eyeballs / pumpkin wrap balls for Halloween. Oh yeah. They're about the same size as the. Oh, it's a Lego ball. Oh yeah, Lego balls. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, those would be. I mean, obviously, well, they'd be round at least. I wonder how many would go through the mechanism at a single time. Definitely something to experiment with. Oh, Nico is in the chat. Hey, how's it going? It's been a while since we chatted. Hope life is good. Selling models and instructions is going well, I hope. What else do we want? Oh, we need a droid arm for that. And then we go this way. Okay. We got some subulb action. Why is it interesting? Tilted. Excellent. Oh, and then we put that on. Okay, we got some no excessive extra pieces. Excellent. But they're not selling them. Yeah, oh, I've seen chocolate eyeballs. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, which is hilarious because I think they're already selling. They started selling Halloween stuff here locally in. Like in early September, which was kind of ridiculous. So I think, yeah, North America is crazy these days. How early they put stuff out for like the next holiday season. Our Hamburg, where do you store the museum? The museum is currently in 3 boxes in this room, which is not ideal. Nico, fine, thank you. Excellent. The Subulba pod looking good. Yeah, it does look pretty good. Okay, we're gonna... Before we work on the base, I'm gonna see if we can actually pursue to flightify these. Marmash, for a second I totally thought your minifig cup was wearing a scarf. Oh yeah. That would be a very colorful scarf. I'll give you that. Will this be a 3-hour stream? Whoa. Bill. No, it will not be. I doubt I'll finish this today. As far as building the base. 45 minutes for this. I think we'll get the... We'll try and like get the mechanism mostly sorted out. And then I might build the frame of the base. I probably won't build all the rock work. Like, what do we got going on for the base here? Yeah, I'll probably just build the frame, maybe up to like this point. Because we'll have to redo the sand surface. Obviously, we'll need some holes for the supports. So we probably won't, well, we definitely won't be able to use these 16 by 16 plates. So this will have to be redesigned a little bit, depending on how. But actually, I guess I'll build... I might as well actually start building the... We'll build the frame. Oh, Brian the Brick is in the house. Hey, Jason, good to see you back. Thanks. Cheers. Great to be back in the Lego room. Haven't really done a whole lot yet, but yeah, mostly working on some instructions for older models, but I'm looking forward to tinkering around a bit with mechanics and mechanisms. Meganton, I assume, something like that. Mine is also a little bit tilted. Yeah, it seems like if you look at this from directly on the side, these bars aren't quite like horizontal. They seem to tilt down a little bit naturally, which I guess, you know, there's some weight there, but it's actually not that heavy. Like one would assume it should be pretty flat. Not that it's an issue, really. It's fine. Are you building it the other way around? The pod racers first, then the base? Yeah. I was gonna build the pod racers, and then we'll just build the frame of the base. I'd like to work on the mechanism before finishing the base, because some changes are going to be needed to the base to get all the mechanics built into it. Oh, Blue Bricks already sells advent calendars already. Yeah. I know, someone was telling me Christmas stuff is already kind of available in places, which is also a bit mad. It's only September. Come on, guys. Eric, I started building the... Oh, Stargate X303 from Blue Bricks. Oh, interesting. Oh, I guess the Star Trek Enterprise is also... Has that been announced officially? I don't I don't remember seeing it. Obviously the leaks, well, if they're accurate, have already been released. Oh, actually this base is actually quite large, which is good. Well, Elshan, welcome to the chat. Opsar, gotta prepare for Christmas 2026 now in this economy. I guess, yeah. If you wanna start your budget, you gotta like start early. Start budgeting now. 2026, yeah. Maybe a little bit ahead. What do we got? Oh, 1x3. Some random, and I guess similar to the speeder bikes. I did something similar to the speeder bikes set. As a reminder, this is what the speeder bike set. It actually kind of, I took the mechanism out, but I had to build it up a little bit to make room for the mechanics, which I have a feeling we're gonna have to do something similar. But we'll see how that goes. Bill, I'm waiting for the mailman to deliver the Lego City and Harry Potter advent calendars. Wow, yeah. Alrighty. That is a bit crazy. Brian the Brick, Lego should officially sell your motorized Star Wars dioramas. Well, yeah, that would be pretty sweet, but yeah, not gonna happen. Tonight. Bill is getting advent calendars. Amazing. Are you actually gonna wait for Christmas to open them, or are you opening them ahead of time? I do enjoy opening the advent calendars in December, but we usually only get one a year, and it varies every year. I think last year we got the Star Wars one, I'm pretty sure, or maybe just the city one. No, I think last year we got the city one. Then like the year before that, I think, well, in previous years we've got the Harry Potter one and the Star Wars one. I don't think we've ever gotten the Friends one. I find the City one is pretty good, and it's definitely the cheapest of them all. We've never gotten the Marvel one either yet. I kind of do just like the City one. It's like, you know, get some good general minifigs and some good variety of pieces. The Star Wars one is pretty fun too, though. They've only hinted at it, not the full reveal yet. Oh yeah, they will show the Picard. Oh yeah, they showed the Picard minifig in the transporter room. That's right. Yeah. Right. Yes, I remember that post. I mean, I already have the trash compactor and the Endor speeder chase. The motorized ones are super cool. Yeah, thanks. That's I mean, the trash compactor is a little bit I guess I wouldn't say unreliable, but there's a lot of like tension in the system, it's kind of prone to dismantle. It would definitely need to be like beefed up to be a bit more reliable. The speeder bikes work pretty well. I think the gaps in the base that I made need to be just a touch bigger. Again, to make it less prone for... there's a little bit of interference right now with the supports and the terrain. Again, these aren't like insurmountable problems. It just when I build stuff on stream, usually I'm not focused on like making it super solid, just making it like good enough. But to make it like kind of releasable as a build kit, or people have a good experience building it, then it requires a little bit more work to kind of like clean everything up and make it more reliable. Is it possible to hide a motor in the terrain? For sure, yeah, you could. Although it does then need to be kind of thicker. I think in this model, because we have the big backdrop, there's like the big backdrop in the terrain. I think like it's a pretty convenient place to put the motor behind there, and it'll be kind of out of sight. Bill, I give one calendar for a birthday gift, and then I might as well get the other one for myself. Yeah, obviously. Brian the Brick, I'm waiting for a discount to buy a bunch of Lego City sets in the Star Wars Advent calendar. Yeah, I'm sure they'll have some sales. And actually, if you are willing to wait, like, even to, like, December kind of 1st, 2nd, 3rd, like early December, you can often get the Advent calendars pretty cheap. You kind of just, like, obviously that's when they're clearancing them out. KJ Zana, how would you describe the series Andor? I actually have not... We haven't watched it yet. Which is a bit embarrassing, but it's on the watch list, but just haven't got around to it yet. Eric, I want Babu Frick, so I'm getting the Star Wars one this year. Oh, yeah, cool. Bill has 15 Santas from City Advent calendars. Wow, crazy. I mean, yeah. How many Santas is too many? You can never have enough Santas. Brian the Brick, I'm saving my Advent calendars from future army building because they all have pretty nice minifigs. Oh, yeah. No Marvel Advent calendars? Yeah, I don't think I bought any. Maybe I bought one. I may have bought one at some point, but yeah, no, it's not our cup of tea, I guess. Oh, Brian the Brick rebuilt the Emperor's Throne Room diorama. Oh, last week I accidentally bumped the back section and it was a bit complicated to repair, so I just took it apart. I see. I noticed somebody motorized that as well, which actually turned out pretty good. I think I can't remember who exactly. Why are you so bald? Because I'm losing my hair, my friend. Sad. Bill, it's Minecraft instead. It hurt my hands quite a bit because I used my nails to take the pieces apart. Oh my god. Because I forgot to look for my brick separators. That is a poor strategy, my friend. I also noticed some of the longer 1x12 and smaller pieces used on the arch are slightly bent. Interesting. Oh, our Hamburg. I have my first collaboration with Luma Bricks. Fun hole. Oh yeah, Howard and Bill, 2 sets that are going to be released. Oh, amazing. The quality is top notch till now. They really invest in quality and designs. Yeah, I haven't built any of their models yet. They're the ones with the cool like modular lighting system, aren't they? It actually looks pretty cool. Pretty intriguing. Yeah, some of their set designs look pretty awesome too. I'm not familiar with everything they've done, but I've definitely seen a few. Put that in the wrong spot. Okay, caught up with the chat. Brian the Brick, you can have 50 brick separators from me. Yeah, they definitely accumulate. You can accumulate a lot over time, for sure. Eric Jang has built a lot of these sets and they all look very good. Yeah, I've seen a few of his videos. Well, maybe not. Maybe like, I think I maybe watched maybe only one. I don't know. But yeah, the one I remember watching, yeah, he seemed to think very positively of it. And yeah, it looked pretty cool. Looked really good. Yes, the lighting sets. Yeah, the lighting also looks good. Oh, Ransom Fern is in the house. Any plans for this one? I mean, nothing crazy. We're just gonna try and motorize it. And again, motorization is not gonna be, well, I mean, maybe we can do something crazy. I don't know. I was thinking I would just make them kind of go side to side like the typical pursuit of flight strategy. Okay, I think we'll stop there for the base. I'm just gonna get a little container for these. So this is like the rest of bag 5 or whatever bag it was. 2, 1, bag 1. I guess we're on bag 1. And then these are, I think these are extra pieces. Container for those as well. Oh no, I lost one. Gone forever. I'm at the Jang other brick live streams all the time. Oh yeah, cool. Eric's on Twitch most of the time. And also watches them, yeah. I have to say I haven't been on Twitch in a long time. I actually have an account there, but I think I did stream a couple times, like early on Twitch, but for named minifigures, the highest repeats for me is 6 Mandalorians, 5 Darth Vaders, and 6 Grogus. Wow, it's a lot of Star Wars. Oh yeah, some Mandos have different helmet prints, etc. Bill, possibly can use one 16 by 16 plate. Oh, in the space between the pods. Yeah, because in theory, we'll have a surface somewhere in here. So theoretically, yeah, this surface just sits in there like this. But obviously, we are going to want to, actually, we'll just jump ahead again to post Podracers. See where they get mounted. Okay, yeah, so Sebulba gets mounted really close to the front. So basically like there. And then Anakin kind of hangs out the back over here. And he's kind of angled, but so we get something like that. Yeah, so in theory, we could use one of these in the middle, and then we'll have Sebulba in the front and Anakin in the back. Okay, let's get some Pursuit of Flight prototypes going. So yeah, this is the one I pulled out of the Endor speeder chase. And then this is like this typical Pursuit of Flight one. This is from the Santa Sleigh version. But obviously these are, again, super long supports. They're way too high for this. So probably gonna make something similar in scale to this, just so that the pods are just barely off the ground. But the first thing we need to do is get some connection points to mount this. And although in theory, I guess I could just build a, I think it would be, it would be nice to mount them. Yeah, I might just extend these. What are these exactly? We're going to do a bit of dismantling here. Actually, maybe what I'll do... Oh, I may just take a few of these off. Then I'll have a bar. And then for now, let's just see what we got. Again, I don't really care about colors right now, so... Yeah, so these are like 7... Well, actually, it is pretty much like 7 long. So in theory... Okay, for now, we're just gonna quick and dirty this up a little bit. I'm just gonna take that off. And I'm gonna put a half pin on here. And a lift arm. It's obviously not going to look the same, but we're just prototyping, so we can clean it up later. So if we stick this lift arm and the spacing, oh, the spacing's pretty good actually. It's good. Oh, excellent. Yeah, actually spacing's really good. Obviously it looks a bit wonky, but that's not actually that bad. Actually, I think it's slightly, if you push the, I'm going to pull these apart a little bit. If you push them in all the way, it's a bit tighter than 7 stud lift arm. But if we pull them apart a little bit, oh yeah, excellent. Okay, so in theory, it's actually pretty well balanced on that lift arm. So that's good. Then we have 3. So then we will need Some standard pursuit of flighting. So that is 3 studs. And then maybe we'll go 3.5. What did I do for the speeders? Yeah, we did that. Offside, just please. People just stream on both platforms at the same time nowadays. Yeah, no reason to be married to just one. Yeah, for sure. I could definitely do that. It's a shame the set didn't come with a Sebulba minifig. Oh, yeah. Did it come with any? No, it didn't come with any minifigs, did it? No. Love that new 1x1 round with clip part is so handy. Thought for a second you meant Andor instead of Endor. Oh, I see. Andor's great. It's so good, it's kind of ruined the rest of Star Wars. Yeah. Does a transcalar version of 7L lift armor exist? I don't think so. I think it's only longer ones. And I guess we better just... We're just going to start building this on a plate. And a brick. We're definitely going to have to... Actually... Yeah. I think because the supports are so low, in the regular Pursuit of Flight model, the base of the supports are 3 studs apart, and the top of the supports are 2 studs apart, so it's a full 1 stud difference. But as the supports get shorter, the tilt is basically amplified if you keep the same proportions. So at the top of the supports, they're going to be 2 studs wide. At the bottom of the supports, I think with shorter supports, we want it to be 2.5 studs wide. So we'll get 1 regular Technic brick and 1 offset Technic brick. And that way we'll get 2.5 studs. But we'll see. We'll see how this works out. We may have to do some adjustment. And I think that's what I did with the Endor. The Endor model, actually in the Endor model, the base of the supports are only 1.5 studs apart. And I think the tops of the supports, yeah, are like super flush. They're only 1 stud apart. Yeah. But we'll go 2.5 and 2. And we'll see how that works. And for now, I'll just get some axles. Since they are the easiest way to do this. I can replace them with maybe, in the Endor model, I ended up using transparent antennas. But for prototyping, we're just going to see how long these need to be to get kind of a good effect. Yeah, it's actually not that bad. That's actually pretty good. I might go a bit higher though. I don't know how high. Oh, they're right above the. Basically, the engine is skirting the surface. So if we do it like this height, oh yeah, that's could probably even go a bit lower. And these are a bit front heavy. Who needs minifigs when we have space babies? Obviously. Oh my god, yeah. Where are my space babies? We actually need to replace the bulb here with the little space baby. Oh my god, why is this so hard to get off? There we go. Now this is pod racing. Oh my god, it looks so good. Amazing. Papa, bro, looks like a villain scientist in a CN show. That's right. I'm going to take over the world with my Lego pod racers. What can I say? Okay. We're good. Okay, but I think the base of the supports, I can't have them just one plate off the deck anyway, because oh, actually I did. Oh, I actually had them flush on the deck before. On the Endor one. Oh, so that's great. Great, amazing. So we'll do that. Okay, so I'm actually just going to build up this a little bit, put some gears on there. Yeah, we'll do something similar. We're just going to build up a little bit of a better base here. And then we can adjust the supports as well. So I'm going to go with this strategy of one regular Technic brick and a 1x1 with 2 holes. Apparently my light gray Technic brick supply is pretty low. And we're going to make it 2 bricks thick just to give a little bit more stability. Oh, actually, I think, yeah, actually what I did, oh yeah, this is a good trick. Like I could put 2 regular Technic bricks and then a long pin. And then mount one of the supports to that. So a long, just frictionless pin. But this wiggles quite a bit. So you get a little bit more play when you're using a pin. But if we actually... Instead of that, we use axle bricks. Or axle holes in the brick. And then we actually use an axle. There's actually a lot less play in there. So you get like just a slightly more stable connection point. Because there's no play between the axle and the axle bricks. So that is something that I occasionally try and do when I can, is to not use pins, but instead use axles and axle holes. Is that motorized? It's not motorized yet. Ransom. Theoretically, can you make Anakin's racer spin? Oh, that's a fun trick. Bill, so you didn't buy any Legos for 3 months. Yeah, that is true. I did not buy Lego for 3 months. Although I did visit my brother-in-law's family. They have 2 kids who are like 11 and 8. I believe. And they're really into Lego. So we definitely did some Lego playing over the summer. Ops are, I'm imagining a mechanism that would animate the other pod racer crashing and losing parts. Wow, that'd be a neat trick. That would be. Indian Lego fan, oh hey, welcome back. Why haven't you been uploading? Because I've been away for the summer and yeah, pretty much it. Actually, I probably won't be uploading that often anymore either. I think this fall I'm going to be focused on finishing up instructions for some models that are kind of in the backlog. So there won't be a lot of new stuff coming out. I mean, it is what it is. It's also prime climbing season, so Crystal and I are doing a lot of climbing on the weekends. Okay, but now I'm getting distracted. Okay, I'm gonna get some. We gotta build up a bigger base here. So I'm just gonna build this up a little bit, and then we'll see how it might fit. So we got that. Then we're gonna want a 4-long axle. And we're gonna want to mount that there. Which way do we want this? So this is going to sit in here somehow. And we can adjust the spacing. Obviously this wants to go this way. Put the engines in the front. So this will be like so. It is pretty tilted forward, isn't it, though? Well, actually, it's not that bad when you look at it from the side. But we need to be. Maybe I'll adjust the mounting point so it's a little more balanced. I can definitely do that at some point. But for now, we'll just leave it like that. It's okay, he'll still be dreaming of other sets. Yeah, that's true. Okay, but now we'll need... And what did we have going on here? Yeah, pretty low profile. This one, I tried to make as low profile as possible. Which, yeah, I guess we'll try and do the same. Because we are going to need some gearing to go throughout the base. So the lower we can make it, the better. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to take this off again so we're not in the way. And I'm going to have the motor on the left side. Okay, so in theory, the way this pursuit of flight models will work, we're going to have a crank. Got to get some Technic pieces. Okay, so we'll have a crank axle there. Then we're going to 5 long lift arm. Oh, actually, I might need a... I'll need a 6. Oh, interesting. Actually, we'll need the... Again, we'll need to get the spacing. All right, so now we got a crankshaft that will control the tilt. So just a regular old crankshaft. Actually, I will turn that around. Okay, I'm just going to mount a drive axle. Right here. Okay, so in theory, we'll have a drive axle, which will control the mechanism. And then for now, I'm just gonna stick this just gonna anchor this into the frame with a couple plates. And we'll see how that looks. So in theory, it is pretty heavy, so it will go to the side. It is still front heavy. But in theory, let's get a motor, see what happens. Might have to gear that down a little bit. It's going a bit fast. I think it would be a bit better if it was slowed down a little bit, but we can definitely build in some gear reduction. Okay, once the third brick separator is on the table, Jason means business. Wow. Oh, how's the Museum of Nature project going? Your Lego architectural sculpting is very impressive. Oh, thank you. It is finished. We finished it before we left. I just didn't have time to make a video about it. Good evening, I'm Japanese. Oh, welcome. Hey, are you gonna make them move? Your friendly neighborhood builder. Yeah, that's cool. Thanks. That does feel a bit fast. Agreed, needs a bit of reduction. Yeah, for sure. For sure, but not bad for the actual movement. The tilt is not very pronounced, which I think is good, but we can, let's try, I'm actually going to try and amplify the tilt just to see what it looks like. Sometimes you just got to experiment. So instead of 2.5, I'm going to go 3 studs across. On the base. And I think it might be a bit too much, but we'll see. You never know what to try. Oh yeah, interesting. It's actually not that much. But it is a bit bigger. I don't know. It's a bit more jerky because the tilt is... I mean, maybe it'll be better if, with the reduced gear reduction. All right, instructions. Sorry, yeah. I keep forgetting to do that. Definitely don't need the instructions. Looks like the Podracer's trying to block the other ones behind from passing. Yeah, well, that is, yeah, what they're trying to do, probably. And then in theory, we'll have this one doing the same thing. Although maybe we'll have him spinning. That's a good trick. I mean, that would be kind of entertaining. Very, very dizzy. Very dizzy Anakin. And I think in the actual set, it's he's at an angle, but I think for simplicity, we'll just put him in line. Typical white space baby strategy. Yeah, what space? I guess this guy can be pink. Pink's coming. Pink's coming after him. And then, yeah, where is this guy mounted? Anakin is mounted about like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 studs. This is like 8 studs from the edge. So yeah, approximately there. Okay, and again, let's see what we got here for mounting options. Oh, interesting. This is, it's only like 6 wide. Which is fine. Oh, it's like 5.5. Interesting. So that might be a bit. Although we can definitely just go a bit wider. That's fine. I'm actually really curious. Actually, if I just mount the supports. I could just mount the supports directly. Oh yeah, we'll try it with this one. Instead of putting a lift arm across and then putting the supports on the lift arm, I'm just going to put the supports right on the engines. Conveniently, well, yeah, we have a pin. I mean, it's a friction pin, but actually, I'll just replace this with a. Replace it with a non-friction pin. Should still be. Oh, interesting. The non-friction pins. Can't put a bar all the way through. Look at them. Being tricksy. Whereas the friction pins, you can actually put a bar all the way through. So to circumvent that, we're just gonna go. We're gonna go with 2 half pins. So I'm gonna put a half pin. There's no reason why they actually need to be a full pin all the way through. I'm just gonna put this on a half pin. Then I'm gonna put another half pin. Oh, actually, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just going to put a half pin. I'm going to put the stud of the half pin into that. Then we're going to put that all the way through. Then we're going to put our support on top of that. So that will work fine. But we're going to, yeah, so we'll go half pin, get that in there. Okay, so now we have an engine pod that has a support built into it. Excuse me. And we're going to do the same with this one. Engine pod with support built into it. And that's actually like, yeah, nice. So it's like really low profile. Ransomford, does it tilt more on one side than the other? Yes, it does. It does actually right now. Just because of the way the crank works. Because this crank, right now I have the center hole of this crank lower than the point that it's actually pushing the support. So when you go on the far end, it actually pulls it more just because of the geometry. So there's a couple ways we could mitigate that a little bit. I can actually raise this up if I wanted to, but the reason I have it quite a bit lower is just so it sits further into the base. I can also extend this lift arm to try and mitigate that as well. If I make it longer and put the drive axle a bit off to the side, it'll be a little less pronounced as well. All that refinement of spacing and geometry and everything I usually do after I have the first prototype done, because the first thing I'm focusing on right now is just trying to, seeing what kind of layout we're looking at here and what kind of spacing I need and everything. So I'm not too concerned about the finer details at the moment. Remember putting a bar through nonfiction pins? Maybe it's an older design you grabbed. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if these pins have changed design over the years. This could be new or old. I have some really old ones in here too. I mean, these ones are super old. I don't even think a bar will fit in them. But anyway, I'd rather not rely on people having specific mold variations to build the model. So the half pin works fine. So we'll just go with that. Dr. Random's back in the house. Welcome. I think Rebuild the Galaxy. Oh, season 2 is now on Disney Plus. I literally completely forgot about it, honestly. Quite excited though. Yeah, I haven't watched any of that. Okay, so we need a base for Anakin's Podracer as well. And it'll be interesting because the spacing on these is, what did I say, 5.5? It's basically around 5.5. So if I put the supports at 5 studs even, again, I'm just going to prototype the movement. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't even get 5. That's 4. So I need longer. And I'm actually just using pins for now because it's quicker to prototype. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 studs, center hole to center hole. And again, we'll try and go about the same height. Although in theory, Anakin's could be higher or lower, depending on, it could be closer to the ground. I don't know. We'll see. But we'll just stick some supports on here and then we'll see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that actually looks really good. Space baby. The pink space baby is coming for you. Now this is pod racing. In theory, I could put it somewhat at an angle. But for now, we're just going to go in line. I guess it's got to fit under the arch, whatever arch happens in the instructions. How much space is in between our arch here? Our arch is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6 studs from that edge. 1, 2, 3, and 4 studs from that edge. Actually, it might be a bit tight. It might be a bit tight. So in theory, if we space out the arch a bit, I think we'll get something like that. Well, I guess it comes... 6. It actually comes up. It's angled, so it does open up a little bit. And I guess the actual cells, engine cells, are in front of the arch. So yeah, it might be a bit tight. But we will see. We will see how that goes. We can always modify the arch a little bit if we need to. Okay. But for this, we are going to need to drive this as well, obviously. I guess that can go. Yeah, okay. Okay, we need to connect this to the drive shaft. And again, I'm not going to worry about the spacing at all, actually, right now. Oh, coming up on 2 hours already. So I think I'll just try and lay out a very primitive drive system here. Okay. Yeah. So what we'll do. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. And actually, I'm going to move this drive shaft. As one does when one prototypes, we're going to do a lot of rebuilding here. Okay, and what we're actually going to do, we want those to be 3 apart. So actually, I'm just gonna. Go 1, 2, 3. Oh, time flies when you're mocking. Yeah, for sure. So our weekly Friday stream's coming back. Brian the Brick. I really like diorama bases. I don't know why. I mean, they're kind of cool. I agree. I like them too. Okay, we're just going to extend this a little bit. Okay, that'll go there. I actually am going to extend that lift arm. Actually, we're gonna put the drive. Oh, actually, we'll just go 7 stud long lift arm. That way we'll put all these in line with each other. Excellent. So I'm just gonna, again, we're just gonna anchor that. Anchor this to the side for now. Excellent. I think then this one will be a 5 long one. 2 more cranks. And a pin. Okay. Okay. Now, obviously that is too far over. Okay. Okay, so now we have a crank for, obviously this is from the back, but yeah, interesting. He doesn't tilt much either, but I guess he's strafing, more strafing than tilting. So we actually probably want to put him, we don't want to put it one stud further in. Okay, excellent. Then we're gonna build up a little drive system here. Put a bevel gear in here somewhere. And how much, yeah, that'll be good. Interesting. Excellent. Okay. So now we have a single drive shaft. I'll probably have to put the bases. Anakin's pod racer, he doesn't tilt very much. he pretty much strafes side to side. That's just what happens when your supports are pretty much the same distance in the top and bottom. Which is not like terrible, but I think it'll look a little bit better if he does tilt a little bit. But I'll just bring the supports at the base actually a little bit farther apart. And even this could use a little bit of refinement too, I think. But for now, let's stick a motor on this. I'm just going to build a... So in theory, all the rock face is built up on the back here. So I'll actually bring a drive axle out the back, and then we can stick a motor on it. And then we can do whatever gear reduction we want there as well. So for this, we want 3. Let's get another bevel gear. And put like a 4x6 plate in here. And I guess I'll probably want... Actually, I guess I want half bevel gears in there. So it's something. In fact, what I'm going to do... I'm just going to build a gearbox. It'll just be more reliable. We're just going to stick a gearbox in here. Okay. Then as we turn this axle to go, but actually now they're like in sync, which we don't actually want them to be in sync. So I'm gonna put them 90 degrees offset. Okay, finally, we're getting somewhere. So we'll put a 24-tooth gear on that. And then, finally, we will put a tooth gear beside it. And then we can see what happens. I mean, I think it's, oh yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, you're not connected properly, so. Oh my gosh. So anyway, obviously I spent a lot of time doing that, working on that mechanism. Okay, I'm just gonna anchor the motor so I don't have to hold it. There we go. I think Anakin's is pretty good. I think it just needs a little more tilting. I think Sebulba's is maybe tilting a bit too much. It is a bit jerky. I think I might go back to the way I had it before. And I also think I'll... So instead of having the lift arm joining the engines and then supporting that lift arm, I'll do the same thing I did with Anakin's, is I'll just put the supports right below the engines so there's no lift arm across. And I think that'll actually help with the balance support as well. Or I can actually move the supports ahead a little bit as well, just so it's a little bit more balanced. Brian the Brit just watched all the Pirates of the Caribbean movies the first time. Wow. Writing and acting is so good. It makes me want to buy the... Oh yeah, Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship, which is a ridiculous name. Yep. Yeah. I don't even... Yeah. It's a bit of a interesting design choice. Can't help but notice you dodged Brian's question about weekly streams. Oh yeah. Did I? Oh, sorry. I probably read it and then I didn't answer it. I think weekly might just be a bit too much. But every other week, I think every other week is a realistic target for me. If I do one every week, then so be it. Maybe I can squeak in every week. We'll see. TBD, to be determined. I watched Star Wars and bought a lot of Star Wars. I watched Home Alone and got Home Alone. I watched Friends and got Friends. I watched the Sully movie and also got the Concorde. Well, now you're just going to have to buy all the Pirates of the Caribbean, yeah. And the old ones, too. Oh, man. Walt is not liking this, yeah. I mean, there's so many Star Trek series you could watch. Definitely not watch Lord of the Rings. You haven't watched Lord of the Rings? Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Now this is pod racing. Yeah, absolutely. Dr. Random. Yeah, the Sebulba one's a bit jerky. So I think I can do some finessing with that. And it's because it's a bit heavy as well. But I think with some little like minor reconfiguring, it will be a little bit better. What is the fastest you can make it? I mean, we can definitely go like ramming speed. Eric was thinking the same for the mount points, yeah. Bi-weekly streams, thumbs up. Yeah, I mean, bi-weekly I think is it's a good target. For me, surprisingly, I'm very busy, even though I don't have a job. Or a real job. But, oh, Bill, with the hard-hitting questions, have you ever built a rock climbing model? I have thought about it a lot over the years. Every once in a while, I'm like, okay, I'm going to build a rock climbing model. And I even started a couple times, but, yeah, no, to answer your questions... oh, yeah, I think I may have built a really... Oh no, yeah, I don't think I ever did like a finished one. I mean, now Lego in like one of the friends set, there's a rock climbing wall. I just don't think it's very interesting at minifig scale. It's like it's just basically a wall with some, you know, you can't even really represent holds that well. I always thought it'd be cool to make like a kinetic model with like a large scale figure, like doing some actual rock climbing, but we'll see. No is the short answer to that question. Yeah, Lord of the Rings has huge, cool, but quite expensive sets. Absolutely. Oh, bi-weekly could also mean twice a week. Yeah, so that is definitely not going to happen. Ludicrous speed. Oh my god, Crystal is in the house looking good. I should be ready to pick up at 1. Oh my god, that means I need to eat lunch. And get going. Crystal's off camping with the student, some of her students, so she's coming back today. Okay, anyway, I think we're gonna wrap this up. I'd like to put this a bit lower, actually. Yeah, the Sebulba one's a bit jerky, but Anakin's one is pretty smooth right now. So I'll like try and tighten that up a little bit, clean that up a little bit. Or although, actually, we might continue this next time. Actually, maybe I'll do a stream next week and we'll just finish this up, finish building the rest of the model and try and make it look decent. Either next week or the week after. I'll try and like refine the mechanism maybe on my own time, because it can be a very fiddly, very long process to do all the trial and error. But I won't build too much more of it until next time. But yeah, I guess that is pretty much it then. Fortnightly streams, right. Yeah, Eric says hi to Crystal. I remember the never-ending climber. Oh, just give him rocks. Yeah, I guess I made the ladder climber. Hope your wife doesn't have to go on the stream just to communicate with you. Well, I kind of ignore my phone. I'm pretty sure she sent me some messages. But I ignored my phone while I was streaming. Okay, anyway, thanks for everybody for joining. It was great to catch up with everybody, have a little chat, and get back to doing some building. I'm just gonna let this run for like a minute or two. Maybe I'll zoom in a little bit so that anybody coming to the stream later can just skip to the end and see what we did. Yeah. So yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Keep on building, and we'll see you in a week or two. Thanks again. Cheers. No, it's the wrong button. Okay, here we go.